Tuesday, 30th December 2014, just a day away from 2015. We hope you're making final preparations to cross over into the new year. Good afternoon and welcome to NTV. I'm SHEILA Nduhukire and this is NTV at 1. Here's what you can expect in the next half an hour. An 80-year-old woman in KASESE narrowly escaped death after an aged lioness attacked her. Also coming up, police in KYENGERA have recovered the body of a woman who went missing in May this year. And an association of drivers and border riders in Kampala volunteer to help rid the city of crime. Thank you for joining us. Now we begin in KASESE, where an 80-year-old woman has escaped being eaten alive by an aged lioness in Hamukungu village, one of the enclaves of Queen Elizabeth National Park in KASESE district. Georgian Samba was rescued by her grandchildren after she cried out for help. We have more.
Hata nimputu kumita naka chingaru chabana ba tambuka hata kumita kuja kwata bali kwata nyu chanso kuntuchi ahiyo hata nyanjiro omrija macho kuziri hata kwata mbogo kanyinaga branga nikwabata kya kwata mahinduko bakitara ababali bakitara mabali tafari tali mabali nkunguruko. She
went into the swamps, where she would sometimes either ambush a warthog or she would ambush a buffalo. Yeah. But then we couldn't see, we could only afterwards say, well, there was a kill. Yeah. But very close to the community, because when she grew older and she got weak, she specialized in that, you know.
In the case of lions, you know, when a lion overgrows, it cannot have the ability to hunt. So it looks for soft targets. And I think the park management would be monitoring the age, the habits, the way of living of these wild animals. But unfortunately they don't. Now you will find that the one that attacked the old lady was a very old lion, which is supposed to have been cropped out.
Very sad indeed. Now 7 members of the same family are recovering in hospital after they were poisoned. The incident happened in Chibuye in Manyi sub-county, MITYANA district. They say that they started having stomach pains after eating their evening meal. We have a report.
This family was food poisoned. We are investigating the matter. Thank God they are in hospital receiving treatment. We as police, we are going to do everything possible to establish who exactly did this, who poisoned this food, this poet. Definitely, of course, as villagers who cannot control the animals, those are allegations. But what is important is establishing who did it, and that's our line of investigations. Whether the cause was the pig or not, what is important is who did the poisoning.
Now, the recent murders of 2 Muslim clerics has prompted the Transporters Union to ally with the police in matters of security. Sheikh Mustafa Bahiga of Nakasero Mosque was gunned down on Sunday, while the lead of Shia Muslims in Uganda, Dr. Abdul Kader Muwaya, was killed in Mayuge on Christmas Day. Reports indicate that the killers are using border cyclists to commit these crimes. Now, the Union of Drivers, Cyclists and Allied Workers said that they are working with the police and have arrested 5 suspects linked to these murders in different areas of Kampala. They held a news conference at their headquarters in Tinda.
People have been assassinated. Yesterday we saw the IGP in Busoga. Yesterday he was in Kampala. And these people who are buried, we think, we are not ready to die at this time. So there is a lot of insecurity. And for us as the Union of Drivers, Cyclists and Allied Workers, we are getting concerned because all these people who are getting murdered are moving on borders. We have not seen any moving in a lorry or a bus, but they are moving now on borders, like the incident which took place in Busoga and this one. So, where we think this union has got concerned and now we are coming in. But the next year is a different year on the side of the security. The buses, it is the same. We need to know that we are not only fighting for the good of our work, but we need to see that security also is considered. Well, on the cyclists who were arrested today, right now, those people are in the hands of the police, in the hands of the security. We think right now that is beyond us now, because as we handed them over to the security, it is now upon the security to see that they bring them and show them the public. So right now, that one, let's leave that one.
Now let's talk matters books. In November this year, renowned journalist and former managing editor of the Daily Monitor, Daniel Kalinaki, released a book titled Kiiza, Besigye and Uganda's Unfinished Revolution. The book largely dwells on the recollections of Dr. Besigye during the National Resistance Army Bush War of 1981 to 86. Now the book has been praised and criticized in equal measure. I'm now joined in the studio by the author, Daniel Kalinaki, to tell us why he wrote this book. Welcome, Daniel.
Thank you, Sheila.
Congratulations. It's no mean feat to write a book.
Thank you.
Now, if you could please tell us, why did you choose to write this book, Besigye?
Well, many people write books because they have something to say. I wrote this book because I wanted to find out a story. So, after the Hammergate incident in April 2011, when Besigye was, brutalized in the streets, I discovered that I did not know what motivated him and why he was doing the things that he was doing and had been doing for over 10 years. So the book was, or is, an attempt to understand the man, his motivations, and to then reflect on the politics of Uganda over the last 30 to 50 years.
That's very interesting. Now, I have this book with me, and it's Kiiza, Besigye and Uganda's Unfinished Revolution. What prompted you to use this title? And tell us about the title. Why the Unfinished Revolution? And what is this Unfinished Revolution anyway?
I wasn't really keen on writing a simple biography, typically born here, raised here, and, either died here or does this now. I wanted to locate Besigye's story with